The election looks like Robert F. Kennedy's going to have some role in the healthcare sector, and a lot of people are losing their shit over that. You know, a lot of physicians are saying, "Oh my God, the next 4 years are going to be a miserable time. We're going to go backwards. We're going to stifle all progress. It's going to be a bunch of quacks and naturopaths and health coaches and gut whisperers are going to take over, and so on and so forth." Concomitantly, we notice that trust in physicians at a historic all-time low, something around 40%. Physicians used to be one of the most trusted professions out there, and now, they're lowering near the bottom, and there's a reason for that. Some of it has to do with the absolute abysmal performance that occurred over the last couple of years during the COVID pandemic. There's no doubt about it. A lot of people are pissed off about it. They feel betrayed by their physicians. A lot of physicians lined up, didn't ask questions. As a general whole, and I'll take as much responsibility of that as anyone else. 10 years ago, I was certainly all in for healthcare. And, we've lined up behind this corporate narrative. We've let much of our independent thought be controlled by corporations and drug companies. It's all algorithm-based medicine. Hell, shit, a monkey could do that stuff. And in, 10 years, most of you guys won't have a job anyway, because AI is going to be replacing much of that. An AI robot can diagnose and remember algorithms a hell of a lot better than we can. And so you're going to be gone anyway. When I went through medical school and residency, I worked my ass off. I didn't get much sleep. We were sleep deprived for years. You busted your ass, you don't have time to turn around and think about this stuff. The new kids going through school now, they're being all, distracted with all this friggin' woke bullshit that goes in there. This is what's happening to medicine. It is being taken down. There's some people that are clinging to this pharma model because it pays them a nice six-figure salary, right? And the reality is, people are waking up to it. They're not getting the results they need, and they can't get the results. So they're going to go to the gut whisperer because they're getting better results than you guys are. I mean, that's the reality of the situation. Your results suck. Look around and look at the population. Yes, some acute things we do quite well, but in general, chronic disease has gotten worse and worse and worse. And yes, you can blame it on food, you can blame it on the system, and so on and so forth, but physicians as a whole have failed and let that system be installed right under our noses without pushing back. Physicians have lost autonomy. They've lost the ability to critically think and evaluate. They stopped talking to their patients. They stopped listening to their patients, and everything was follow the science, which has been put, cast down from upon high from some drug company most of the time. We've outsourced our thinking to the drug companies. And you know what? You're going to lose eventually. People are going to walk away from that, and good for them. Good for the patients that are finding the people that actually get them better, that actually get them healthy. If your practice is putting a bunch of people on drugs because that's all you know how to do, or doing procedures, or running more tests, and you're not getting people healthy and you're not getting them off medications, you deserve to go under. And I hope Kennedy fires a bunch of people at the CDC. I hope he fires a bunch of people at the FDA. And I hope he helps to change this system, and fires a bunch of people at the USDA. They're all corrupt crooks. I mean, they're friggin' taking salaries from these corporations under the table, over the table, it doesn't matter. It's clear to see where their allegiance lies, and it's not with the average person. It's not with the patients that we're supposed to have sworn an oath to do our best to take care of them. And we're not doing it. We're failing miserably. You can look at the stats. You can look at the prevalence of chronic disease. And yes, part of that, much of that, has to do with the physician themselves for failing to advocate for what actually should have been done all along, right? Playing catch up, being reactionary, putting Band-Aids on symptoms just doesn't cut it anymore. This disease management model is garbage. The healthcare system, as everybody knows, is a sick care system. It's got to change. And, hopefully some of you physicians will be brave enough to do the right things. I know I'm stepping up, and I hope a lot more will join me. Anyway, that's the rant for the day. What do you guys think?